We're told always that in politics, there's no permanent friend nor enemy. And so in a democratic society, a man is given an opportunity to change his mind and seek political redemption. For Borno State-born political gadfly, Senator Mohammed Ali Ndume, being penitent and seeking to mend his broken changes is better than digging in. Let's inform you that the erstwhile Senate Chief Whip has admitted his mistakes and therefore apologized to the leadership of the All Progressive Congress, APC, for his misdemeanor. A man is on the brink of being restored. Let's share this story with you. Come, let's go there.
Well, it is not surprising that I was invited to hear my own side. And we had family discussions. And actually, I've accepted the mistake of not talking to the party as the last point. And I promised the party that all my observations as a senior member of the family should have terminated or ended with the party. And that is something that moving forward. But whatever I said or whatever I did was out of patriotism.
We are quite satisfied with the apology. In fact, as he said, we invited him. And you know the party is the father of everybody in the party. We are free to invite legislators. We are free to invite members of the executives. And we are even free to invite all the appointed party members in the government. So that is why we decided to come in, so that it's a family issue. We need to resolve it. And we are writing to the National Assembly, conveying what has transpired between Senator Ndume and the party. And as you know, he has apologized to the party, and we convey the same issue to the National Assembly so that with hope they can review their position.
Okay then, Chris, pictures don't tell lies. So it's more like a son who strayed, he's returned home.
Are you talking about, is it like the prodigal son?
Something like that. but before you say anything, let's meet and greet Dr. Olabisi Deji Folutile. I greet you, ma'am. Welcome.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yes, it's good to see that Senator Ali Ndume has seen the light. And from all indication, he's also a born again now. Yes. So we said it time and time again that Senator Ndume probably has acted in a way and manner that was not dignifying on him. My problem wasn't what he said.
Okay.
Mine has always been the medium through which he said it. And I said it time and time again that our leaders have the opportunity of using local media platforms to be able to express themselves. Whatever you said, you say locally. We can take it as a local thing. But when you go to international mediums like CNN, like he did with BBC, and like, even if it's outside service, then an international connection will be taken into it. And that in itself paints Nigeria in bad light. But good enough, he has gone back. He said that what he said was that all that he said was because of patriotism, as a patriotic Nigeria, that he was being patriotic in saying what he said, but has realized that there are other avenues which he should have explored, but which he didn't use, especially the party mechanism. That next time, if he has such issues, he will take it to the party rather than going to the media.
Yeah.
But the aspect I like about it is that he never mentioned the media, because most often than not, when they finish all this talk and it backfire, the first thing they will tell you is that media misquoted them. Then the media will always remain the forechild on this issue. Right. But he said it. So let us, and the party has said, oh, just like the prodigal son, as I said, the father welcomed him back and even gave him back his right.
Yeah.
The national chairman said they are going to write the Senate formally to tell them that he has repented, quote and unquote, and probably he'll be restated to his former position. I don't know whether that will be possible. But it's good to see Ali Ndume back to where he belongs.
Yeah. Madam, so in politics, as you well know, They say friendship and enmity are not permanent.
I even love one phrase that he used.
Yeah.
He said, "Where shall I go from thee?" Oh, my dear party. He didn't put it that way, but I'm just being dramatic. He said, you said, one of the things that the chairman said was that you can go to another party if you know you are not satisfied with what is going on here. And he said, "Where shall I go from thee, oh dear APC?" So I think it's a question of interest. No permanent friendship, no permanent enmity. And in this case, he even did mention the fact that he wasn't trying to be an enemy to the party, but he acknowledged that if he didn't do well in the method that he used to, but that he's a founding member of the party, blah, 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 and that where will he go? So it's a case of Ndume realizing the importance of the party. I like the fact that the party wielded the big stick, right? Because, I like that fact, and the fact that he too now retraced his step and all of that. Because in the past, what we see is that...
You remember that the mother and the boy who kept telling him, "Mommy, calm down.
Calm down, be calming down." So I think in the past, people had freedom. Some party members, can be criticizing and doing all sorts of things. And it's so funny to us as Nigerians, because when you belong to a party and you benefit from the party, and you now come to the public to talk against the party, and when the party decides to wield the big stick, you quickly go back to the party. So as a people, we apparently understand what should be going on, but it's also good that at least both the party and the senator are in good terms now. At least they can work together to resolve or bring solutions even to the problems that he, as a senator, identified. Because as far as Nigerians are concerned, we voted in APC, and we expect APC to deliver on its mandate to Nigerians. We are not looking at individuals here. We are looking at the party, and whatever it is, the party is expected to work together to give Nigerians what their expectations are. And I think that is the most important thing now. And I think that is what they are working towards.
Okay. Chris, and again, barefaced politics, but the real job is making Nigerians happy.
Yes, that's the real job. But let us also put it in context that in as much as Ndume apologized, he did not retract what he said. He didn't. He didn't retract what he said. And he said it. He said all he said was the truth. But the means through which he channeled that information was wrong. So he didn't retract what he said, but he said that the way and manner, he did not explore all the avenues. And that is why that's the supremacy of the party. Because if a member of the party, at least within certain level, it's expected that if we have issues, there are ways and mechanisms to sort out that. He's a senior member of the Senate. There is the Senate caucus of his party.
He has been
at the National Assembly for close to 2003. So that's about 21 years. So he knows. So after he has used all those, his annoyance, if you remember what he was saying, is that he said he couldn't have access to the president, that he has to make unnecessary. And we are at the point at one of the times that we talked, that we said that even him as a senator, it's easy for people from his constituency to make see him. So, but all well and good. The chairman said it was a party affair, and they've settled it.
In other words, the stubborn boy has returned home.
I say it's a born again.
So open the doors for him and so on.